So, good morning to one and all. I am Sai Krishna from Vishnu Star Technology. So, in this video, I am going to explain how a Telegram chatbot is created using. We have to interact with an external API to retrieve data and store the data in the database. So, first of all, we have to create an own database. So, I use a Firestore to read to create my database. So, in this Firebase, so get started. So we have to create it, add project here. We have to add our project. So I already created a, database nutrition. So we have to go to my database, and so I you have to go to Firestore database. So here we can see my database is created. So it is if I store database is a NoSQL database. So the data is stored in the uh, form of key value pairs. So we can see here key value pairs. We have to get we have to uh, give our key and data value. So it can be stored in the form of documents. So here I gave we have to give a collection name. So I give a wedge collection name. So I already entered the key value pairs. So these are formed in the uh, documents. So now we have to go to project settings, then service accounts. So we have to move to service accounts. Then here we can get a private key from the service accounts. So with that private key we can connect this to our Telegram chatbot. So here I generate click on generate new private key. So we can get a new JSON file, so which is here like this. So we have to store these all the private information we have to store in this form key.json. I give name key.json. So now we have moved on to the our code. So first of all we have to install three major modules. So import initialize app. So these functions are utilized the Firebase admin with service account credentials. Okay. So then we have to install a module called Firebase admin. So import Firestore admin function Firebase admin module. This function used to get the access to the Firestore database. So now we have to install Node Telegram bot API. So this module provide easy to use interface for interacting with the Telegram bot API. So this is my bot token, which is I done in the 301 course. So I use same API to which is connected to enter with this. So I use Telegram token, and this key.json is the external file. So this is all private details which is interlinked to our database. So then move on to uh, next. So here so sets the Telegram bot token which is required to authenticate. So authenticate to the Telegram bot API. Then we have to uh, initialize credential, create service account. Then it initialize the Firebase admin using service account credential import from the key.json. Okay. Then we have to bot on text start message. So set up event handler to start command receive from the Telegram. When user sends start, the bot will respond a welcome message. Then if command, so we can these if command equal to insert, then it checks the command correctly formatted with additional parameters like key data value pairs. If command is properly formatted, it extends the key data value and user ID from the message. So then it stores data in wedge collection. So wedge collection, I previously tell about in my database. I give a name collection called wedge. So these it stores the data in the wedge collection in Firestore with user's ID and an additional field. Then db dot collection wedge add. So it received data from wedge collection on the user's ID. Then it construct a message containing retrieved data and retrieved data and send request to an external API. So to get nutrition information for the last key stored in the Firebase data, then it receive nutrition information and append to the message and send back to the user. So based upon user request, and it can give the details from the external API. Then we have to, so here the else block respond with generic message if the user sends a command other than the insert get. So insert get, we insert and get the, we cannot get the data values correspondingly. So these all are the code which is so here request URL. So this URL API I got from the API ninjas. So which is a new, I select the nutrition bot to select the data. So according to user request, what data he had requested, and so from that API he received the data. Then okay, then we have to run this code in our terminal. So the data is run. We can go to our so I my bot is personal data I created. So first of all we have to insert like insert apple 52 calories. So I inserted like a key and a data value. So apple is stored successfully. So then we have to move to our firebase database. So in this firebase, the key data value for document in the form of documents. So we have to, so here we can see this, all the data we I entered are in the stored in the form of documents. So here we can see this apple 52 calories data value. So if you want to get all these data at once, we can use from the one collection name called veg. So we have to go to our bot and simply get command we can use. So we can see this all the data which are present in the present that particular collection, we can get the here in database. So previously I entered all these. So it also get from external API also. So we can see food, calories, protein I provided in the code in previously course. So it also retrieves the data. So we can see here. So thank you.